absolutely. So I'm Paige Riley, and I'm the volunteer coordinator with Meals on Wheels, which is under the umbrella of Senior Services. A brief description of our program for those that might not be aware: we serve around 900 folks every weekday with a hot meal and a well check to make sure that they're doing okay. That's as important as the meal because a lot of these people, we may be the only face that they see that day, other than their furry friends. And so that's why this is such a great partnership that we have. I think about 20% of our participants have pets, cats, dogs, or something else. And it really, really enriches their life. We hear some folks tell us that they share their meal some days with their pets. And so that's why we are so grateful for you all, for the partnership that we have year round with you all, because, this isn't just the Presents for Paws campaign. This is year round. Every month the Boy Scouts from Troop 715 bring those big bins in of the food that they parceled out into smaller individual baggies for us to give out, that you guys have collected and donated to us. So we really appreciate the partnership that we have going.
Some of the things that, when we talk about Forsyth Humane Society, most people think about animals and how we serve the needs of the animals. And I can speak for the entire team when we say it's so much more than just about the animals. It's really about the people who take care of these animals. It's about the members of our community. And that is critically, fundamentally, the basis of why we do what we do, because without the people, we just have more animals, and there are that many more unsheltered animals that will enter into the system. And so being able to, in this partnership year round, be able to provide food for the animals so that our amazing members of the communities are not having to choose whether or not to eat themselves versus feed their animals, it fills a piece of the soul that is often something we don't get to talk a lot about, but we know has got such a meaningful impact. The Presents for Paws campaign was just one other way where we felt like we could touch the lives of people who care so deeply about the animals and are so committed to taking care. We know that the enrichment that they provide, we know the joy that it brings to their lives, we know the purpose in a lot of instances that animals will bring to people's lives. And so being able to give back just a little bit to members of our community that have made such a difference in all of our lives, because these are individuals that were standing members of our society and have pioneered the way for all of us to get to the places that we're at. And it's just one way of saying, we care and thank you. So for me personally, the Presents for Paws is just a great way of giving back a little bit at the holiday to those who have given so much to the rest of us.
And if I can jump in, and because of sometimes they're limited, funding, they don't have the ability. They're happy to have the food for the animal, but anything else is just a bonus, and they're so happy to be able to give them a little treat or something like that. And that's as important to them as anything that we give to the individual themselves. They're going to look after their animals probably before themselves, and that's wonderful. And that's something we see year round.